Hello students, in last video we have discussed about that how we can find out the inverse of two order matrix. Okay, today we will discuss about that how we can find inverse of a three order matrix. Find the inverse of matrix if exist, and the given matrix is P is equal to 2 5 0 0 1 1 minus 1 0 3. Now we compare it with P is equal to I into P, that is 2 5 0 0 1 1 minus 1 0 3. On right hand side identity matrix is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 into P. Clear? Firstly we have to form 1 here, so R1 is half of R. By dividing 2 we get 1 here, 0 by 2 that is 0, minus 1 by 2 that is minus 1 by 2. 5 1 0 0 1 3. Same operation is applied on right hand side, that is 1 by 2 0 by 2 0 by 2 0 0 1 0 0 1 into P. Now we have to form 0 here, so we apply the operation R2 as R2 minus 5 times of R. First row will remain same. 5 minus 5 0, 1 minus 5 times of 0 1, 0 minus minus plus 5 by 2 that is 5 by 2, 0 1 3, that is equal to R2 0 minus 5 by 2 that is minus 5 by 2, 1 minus 5 times of 0 1, 0 minus 0 0, 0 0 1 into P. Here now we apply next operation to form 0 here, so we subtract R3 from R, that is R3 gives R3 minus R2, that is first two rows remain same, 0 1 minus 1 by 2 and 5 by 2, 0 minus 0 that is 0, 1 minus 1 R3 minus R2 0, 3 minus 5 by 2 3 minus 5 by 2. If we take LCM, 6 minus 5 by 2 that is 1 by 2. Clear? Now same operation is applied on right hand side, that is 1 by 2 0 0 minus 5 by 2 1 0, R3 minus R2 0 minus minus plus 5 by 2 0 minus 1 that is minus 1, 1 minus 0 that is 1 into P. Clear? Now we have to form 0 here, so we can add or we can form 1 here by R3 as twice of R3 by multiplying R3 3 by 2 that is 1 0 0 0 1 0, then it will become 1 by 2 multiplied with 2 that is 1, that is equal to 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2, 5 by 2 multiplied with 2 that is 5, 0 1 minus 2 0 0 2 into P. Clear? Now we have to form 0 on both position, so R1 is R1 plus R3 and R2 is R2 minus 5 by 2 times of R3. Clear? First two rows remain same, 0 1 minus 1 minus 5 1 plus 0 1, 0 plus 0 0, minus 1 by 2 plus half of R3. Here half of R3 that is minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 that is equal to 0. Clear? Similarly 1 plus second row 1 minus 5 by 2 times of 0 that is equal to 1, 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 of 1 that is 0, 0 0 1. Same operations are applied on right hand side. On first row R1 plus half of R3 1 by 2 plus half of R3, that is 5 by 2, that is equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. Clear? 0 plus half of minus 2. 0 plus minus minus 2 by 2, that is minus 1. Now next is 0 plus half of R3. 0 plus 2 by 2, that is 1. So it is equal to 1. Now next is R2 minus 5 by 2 times of R3. That is minus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 times of R3. 5 by 2 times is 25 by 2. That is equal to minus 30 by 2. That is equal to minus 15. So it will be equal to minus 15. 1 minus, again minus, minus minus, plus 5 by 2 of 2. 2 is cancelled out, that is equal to 5. So it will be equal to 6. Next is 0 minus 5 by 2 times of 2. That is 5 by 2 into 2. 2 is cancelled out. 0 minus 5, that is equal to minus 5. Third row will remain same. We can see that on left hand side identity matrix of order 3 is formed. So inverse of given matrix P will be P inverse is equal to 3 minus 15, 5, minus 1, 6, minus 2, 1, minus 5, 2. Clear? You can apply any operation, that is row operation or column operations, to find out the inverse of any matrix. Clear? Now we will discuss some miscellaneous examples of NCERT. First is, let A matrix is equal to 2, 3, minus 1, 4, and B matrix is equal to 5, 7, 2, 4. C matrix is equal to 2, 3, 5, 8. Find a matrix D. We have to find out a matrix D, and we know that CD minus AB is equal to 0 matrix. So D matrix will be the order of 2. Let us consider D matrix is equal to A, B, C, D. Clear? Now we put the value of A, B, C and D matrix in the given equation. C is 2, 3, 5, 8 into D matrix, that is A, C, B, D, minus A matrix 2, 3, minus 1, 4 and D matrix 5, 7, 2, 4. Clear? That is equal to 0 matrix. 0 matrix is of order 2. So first we multiply these two matrix. 2 multiply with A, that is 2A, plus 5 multiply with C, 5C. Similarly 2B plus 5D, 3A plus 8C, 3B plus 8D, minus. Now we multiply with A and D matrix. 2 multiply with 5, 10, minus 7, 2 2s are 4, minus 4, 3 5s are 15, plus 28, 3 2s are 6, plus 4 4s are 16, that is equal to 0 matrix. Now 10 minus 7, that is equal to 3, 15 plus 28, 43, 4 minus 4, 0, 16 plus 6, 22, that is equal to 0 matrix, and first will remain same, that is 2A plus 5C, 3A plus 8C, 2B plus 5D, 3B plus 8D. We can see that both matrices are of order 2, so we can subtract them, that is 2A plus 5C minus 3, and these matrices are equal, then by equality of matrix we know that their corresponding elements must be equal. So 2a plus 5c minus 3 must be equal to 0. Next is 3a plus 8c minus 43 must be equal to 0. Next is 2b plus 5d minus 0, that is equal to 0. 3b plus 8d minus 22, that is equal to 0. So first equation will be 2a plus 5c, that is equal to 3. That is our first equation. 3a plus 8c, that is equal to 43. That is our second equation. Similarly 2b plus 5d, that is equal to 0. Third equation. 3b plus 8d, that is equal to 22. That is our fourth equation. So by solving equation 1, 2, 3 and 4, we can find out the value of a, b, c and d. If we find the value of a, b, c and d, then we put it in matrix D elements. Now firstly we take these two equations from equation 1 and 2. If we multiply first equation by 3 and second equation by 2 and subtract them, so that is multiplied by 3 and that is multiplied by 2, then it will be 3 2s are 6 a plus 3 5s are 15 c, that is equal to 9. 2 3s are 6 a plus 2 8s are 16 c, that is equal to 86. Then subtract. 6 is cancelled out. 15 minus 16 minus 1c minus 86 plus 9, that is equal to 77. Minus is cancelled out. So by putting value of c in equation 1, we get 2a, that is equal to 3 minus 5c. c is 77, that is equal to 3 minus 385, that is equal to minus 382. So a is equal to minus 382 divided by 2, that is equal to minus 191. So value of a is minus 191, value of c is 77. Now we solve equation 3 and 4. Similarly, if we multiply equation 3 by 3 and 4 by 2 and then subtract them, then third equation will be 3 2s are 6b plus 3 5s are 15b, that is equal to 0. Similarly, next is 6b plus 16d is equal to 44. Now subtracting, 6b is cancelled out, minus d is equal to minus 44. So value of d is 44. Now we can put value of d in equation 3. Then 2b is equal to 0 minus 5d and d is 44. So 2b is equal to minus 220 and b is equal to minus 220 by 2, that is equal to minus 110. So D matrix is equal to A is minus 191, B value of B is minus 110, C is 77 and D is 44. That is our D matrix. Clear? Next question is let A is equal to 0 0 1 0, then show that AI plus BA whole raised to the power n is equal to A raised to the power n into I plus NA n minus 1 into BA, where I is identity matrix of order 2, and n belongs to natural numbers. Here we solve it by using principle of mathematical induction. You have studied principle of mathematical induction in 11th class. That is, firstly we check the equation that it is true for 1 or not. If it is true for 1, then we consider that it is true for k also, and then we prove that it is true for k plus 1 also. Clear? So firstly, given is Tn is equal to ai plus ba whole raised to the power n, that is equal to a raised to the power n into I plus n a n minus 1 b. By using principal mathematical induction, for n is equal to 1, P1, left hand side will be ai plus ba whole raised to the power 1, and right hand side will be a raised to the power 1 into I plus 1 into a raised to the power 1 minus 1 b into a, that is equal to a raised to the power 1 is a into I plus a raised to the power 0, that is equal to 1, so b, and we can see that left hand side is equal to right hand side, so it is true for n is equal to 1. Now let it is true for n is equal to k, and if it is true for k, then pk is such that ai plus ba n is replaced by k, that is equal to ak into I plus n a raised to the power n minus 1 into ba, n is replaced by k, so it will be k minus 1. Now to prove that it is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Now p into k plus 1 will be a raised to the power k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into a raised to the power k plus 1 minus 1 into b, that is equal to, and its left hand side is ai plus ba whole raised to the power k plus 1, that is equal to a raised to the power k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into a raised to the power 1 is cancelled out, ak into b. So we have to prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. We solve left hand side and show that it is equal to right hand side. Left hand side is ai plus ba. Left hand side is ai plus ba whole raised to the power k plus 1. We can write it ai plus ba whole raised to the power k into ai plus ba raised to the power 1. We know that in multiplication, if bases are same, then their power is added. Clear? By using binomial theorem, we can expand it. That is a k I plus, then it will be b raised to the power 1, a raised to the power k minus 1, and that is in multiplication into a. Clear? We consider only two terms, ai plus b. As we go on higher terms, then power of a will be increases, so it will be equal to 0, or you can say that it will be negligible. Clear? That is equal to a, if you multiply ai with both quantities, then a k and I multiply with ai plus ai is multiplied with kb a raised to the power k minus 1 into a plus ba is multiplied with a k I plus ba is multiplied with k b a raised to the power k minus 1 into a. Now we simplify it. That is a raised to the power k into a. That will become a raised to the power k plus 1 into I plus If we solve it, then it will be KB, a raised to the power k minus 1 plus 1, that is a raised to the power k into a. If we multiply any matrix with identity matrix, then it will give us the matrix on. Similarly, it will be equal to b into ak into a plus, next is if we multiply it, then k into b square into a raised to the power k minus 1 into a square. So we know the value of a, but we have to find out the value of a square. So it can be written as ak plus 1 into I plus b a raised to the power k into a. That is common in both terms. So k plus 1 into b a raised to the power k into a plus k b square a raised to the power k minus 1 into a square. Now we find out the value of a square, and we know that a matrix is given to us, that is 0 0 1 0. For its a square, we multiply the matrix with itself, so it will be 0 plus 1 into 0 0, 0 into 1 0 plus 1 into 0 0. 0 is multiplied with any quantity, that is equal to 0. Similarly, that is equal to 0. So a square is equal to 0 matrix. So we can write it as 0 matrix. If it is 0, then the complete term will be equal to 0. Clear? So that is equal to a raised to the power k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into b a raised to the power k into a. That was our right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So it is true for n is equal to k plus 1 also. So it is true for all n belonging to natural numbers. Clear? Hence proof. By using principal mathematical induction, firstly we show that it is true for n is equal to 1. Then we consider that it is true for n is equal to k. And in last, we prove that it is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Next is, if a and b are symmetric matrices, then prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. We know that for any symmetric matrix, A and B are symmetric. It means A transpose is equal to A and B transpose is equal to B. And we have to prove that AB minus BA is skew symmetric. It means transpose of AB minus BA must be equal to minus of AB minus B. As we know that if we multiply any two matrices, then the resultant will be a matrix, and if we subtract product of four matrices from each other, then we get a matrix. So its transpose will be minus of AB minus BA. That is to be proved. Clear? Now we know that AB minus BA transpose, if we consider that it is a single matrix and it is another single matrix, then its transpose is equal to A transpose minus B transpose. That is the property of transpose. So we can write it AB transpose is equal to minus BA transpose. And next property of transpose was that AB transpose is equal to B transpose A transpose. That is, firstly we transpose the second matrix and then of first matrix. We can write it B transpose A transpose minus A transpose B transpose, and value of A transpose is A and B transpose is B from equation 1. So we can put B transpose is equal to B and A transpose is A minus A transpose is A and B transpose is B. That is from equation 1. Now if we take minus common, then AB will be positive and BA will be negative. AB minus BA transpose, that is equal to minus of AB minus BA. So it is proved that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix if A and B are symmetric matrices. Clear? Next is if A and B are square matrix of same order such that AB is equal to B. A and B are square matrix of same order such that AB is equal to BA, then prove that by induction, that is principle of mathematical induction, that A B raised to the power n is equal to B raised to the power n into A. Further prove that A B raised to the power n is equal to A n B n for all n belonging to natural number. Firstly, we prove first part, that is if A and B are square matrix of same order such that AB is equal to BA, then prove A B raised to the power n is equal to B raised to the power n into A. Let Pn is A B raised to the power n, B raised to the power n into A. Firstly, we have to prove it for n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. P1 is AB raised to the power 1. That is our left hand side, and right hand side will be B raised to the power 1 into A. That is AB is equal to B, and it is given that AB is equal to B. So it is true for n is equal to 1. So it is true for n is equal to 1. Now let it is true for n is equal to k. If it is true for n is equal to k, then pk will be A B raised to the power k, that is equal to B raised to the power k into A. Clear? Now to prove that it is true for n is equal to k plus 1. P k plus 1, that will be A B raised to the power k plus 1, and right hand side will be B raised to the power k plus 1 into A. Clear? By solving left hand side, we prove that it is equal to right hand side. Firstly, we take left hand side, that is A B raised to the power k plus 1. We can write it A B raised to the power k into B. As base are same, so powers can be added. That is A B K B. If we didn't disturb the order, then product of matrices can be written as. We are given that AB is equal to B, so it will be equal to BK into A into B. As AB is equal to B, AB raised to the power k is equal to B raised to the power k A from equation 1. We can use the result which is considered by us. Clear? Then B raised to the power k into AB. Clear? AB is equal to B. It is given. AB is equal to B. It is given. By using it, we can write B raised to the power k into B simply. If we didn't disturb the order, then firstly we can multiply these two matrices and then the resultant will be multiplied with matrix A. So it can be written as b raised to the power k into b into e, that is equal to b raised to the power, base is same so powers are added, into b, and that is our right hand side. Okay, so it is proved. Firstly, we prove that it is true for n is equal to 1. Then we consider that it is true for n is equal to k. Now we have to prove that it is true for k plus 1. We saw left hand side b raised to the power k plus 1 can be written as b raised to the power k into b. If we didn't disturb the order, then firstly we multiply these two matrices and then the resultant is multiplied with b. And we know that from the equation 1 that it is equal to b raised to the power k into a. Similarly, again we use the property of multiplication. We didn't disturb the order and it can be written as b raised to the power k into ab. And it is given that ab is equal to b. So by replacing, we get b raised to the power k plus 1 into a. That is our right hand side. So it is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence proved. Now, next part. Next part is we have to prove that ab whole raised to the power n, that is equal to a raised to the power n into b raised to the power n. Now Pn is ab raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power n, b raised to the power n. Firstly, for n is equal to 1, P1 will be left hand side is ab raised to the power 1, that is equal to a raised to the power 1, b raised to the power 1. Both are equal. So it is true for n is equal to 1. So it is true for n is equal to 1. Now let it is true for n is equal to k. And if it is true for n is equal to k, then pk will be ab whole raised to the power k, that is equal to a raised to the power k into b raised to the power k. That is our first equation. Now we have to prove that. To prove that it is true for n is equal to k plus 1. We put the value p k plus 1 will be ab whole raised to the power k plus 1 is equal to a raised to the power k plus 1 into b raised to the power k plus 1. Now we simplify left hand side. Left hand side is ab raised to the power k plus 1. It can be written as ab raised to the power k into ab. As base are same, so powers can be added. It will be ab raised to the power k plus 1. From equation 1, it is given that ab raised to the power k is equal to ak bk into ab. From equation 1. Clear? Now ak bk into ab. We know that if we did not disturb the order, then it can be written as b raised to the power k into a raised to the power k into ab. Clear? As ab is equal to b. So b raised to the power k into a raised to the power k into a into b. That is b raised to the power k into a raised to the power k plus 1 into b. Similarly, ab is equal to ba, so it can be written as b into a raised to the power, or you can simply write it ab can be replaced. Simply we can replace it a raised to the power k into b raised to the power k into ab is written as b. As ab is equal to b, so firstly we write bk plus 1 into a and a raised to the power k, and we know that it is written as a into b raised to the power k plus 1 into ak. That is a k plus 1 into b k plus 1. That is our right hand side, or you can solve it by using that method, that is a raised to the power k plus 1 into b raised to the power k plus 1. As ab is equal to ba, both gives us right hand side. Clear? So it is true for n is equal to, so it is true for n is equal to k plus 1, that is for all n belonging to natural numbers. Clear? We can simplify these questions by using principle of mathematical induction. Clear? Okay students, now complete chapter matrices is completed. If you have any doubt, then you can ask in the comment box. Okay, if you like the video, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notification for next video of next chapter. Thank you.